We are ready for some live music here in our studios, and we are very glad to welcome here to KEXP Mr. Neil Finn. Thank you, sir, for being here this afternoon.
Wow, very, very happy to be here.
Neil and his band here are playing 10 or 12 shows across North America and started last night in Vancouver, playing tonight at the Neptune Theater.
Yes.
Dizzy Heights is the new record.
That's right.
And I think you're ready for a couple of songs from that album.
We are. We're starting with a song called Flying in the Face of Love. Alistair will count us in.
Sorrow, show what you're made of and what you're afraid of. You'll have to leave the comfort of shadows, places you came from, troubles you played on. Sometimes every distraction you can imagine, like a disclaimer, it's turning you off, turning you off, flying in the face of love. Now you set your mind to run. Circles around everyone, flying in the face of love, dreaming of the one you lost. Wake up to barking dogs. Were you thinking of her when you wrote that song? Sing it to me, your mysterious life. I'm reminded of. Think about it when it feels like a new sensation. Then it's gone. Flying in the face of love. How much longer will you run in circles around everyone? Flying in the face of love, dreaming of the one you lost. Wake up to barking dogs, flying in the face of love. Flying in the face of love. All the years are catching up. And how does it feel to be wrong?
Okay.
You ready for a second one?
Sure we are. As ready as we'll ever be. The second one is called Strangest Friends. And everyone all set? Got your lugs all tightened up there, Alistair? Good. We are a six-piece in here. On the magic of radio doesn't allow for a mental picture, but there's 6 of us, 5 New Zealanders, 1 American, and actually it's fitting that Andrew is playing the OP1, which is it's the highest advanced piece of equipment in the room, and it happens to be the size of smaller than a bread box, larger than a cigarette packet, somewhere in the middle there. I'm painting pictures with words. Okay.
This could be a chance to see with my own eyes a carousel or a diamond bell, the signs beside me in the sky. They're here with us, they believe in us, and they come from on high, and they travel in the wilderness too, and they needed us, and they seeded us. It's a door to the future for a couple of impressionist kids. They land on the grass tonight. There'll be cartoons of flaming heads. There'll be colorful flowers to fly. You're my starlight companion. And when they dance, they really captivate your heart. They make you lose your head. They are the strangest friends you got. We are the audience. Who is in love with them? They are the strangest friends you got. And you forget to say thanks a lot when they land on the grass tonight. There'll be cartoons of flaming heads. There'll be colorful flags to fly when they land on the grass tonight. And they take your souls away. It's a part of the game. When strange friends come out to play.
Live music here at 90.3 KEXP. You're listening to Neil Finn. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
You mentioned the group that's with you. I was going to ask you if you'd let the listeners know exactly who you've got with you today.
I would, yes. From right to left, not that it means anything to the radio listeners, but Lisa Tomlin's with beautiful voice over here.
Hello.
We have Jesse Sheehan playing bass for the first time in the band today. Normally plays guitar and sings, but that's the kind of way we roll. We have Alistair Deverick on the drum kit over there, and lugs. You've already met Andrew Everding on the OP1, sitting in the corner, and beside him, Mr. Jimmy Metherell on acoustic and vocals.
All right. Thank you all for being here. And again, thank you so much for taking time out this afternoon to be here. I mentioned this North America tour started last night in Vancouver, and
It did.
tonight at the Neptune, and then onward to San Francisco in a couple of nights.
Yeah.
Dizzy Heights is the new record, the latest record. I was going to ask, with all of your busy schedule and musical projects that have gone on here through the years, did you stop and try to say, hey, this is time for a new record, or did this sort of slowly come together with songs pieced together for the record?
It's just, I mean, I haven't really stopped making records for the last 30 odd years, and they have different names because, I guess it's a willful thing, a restlessness and an acknowledgement of different collaborations I've been in. But it is confusing for the general public to track my my career because I turn up with a different name every time. This is my own name. I've only actually done that twice before, and it's been 10 years since my last solo album. So some people have come up to me and say, "What have you been doing for 10 years, man?" Well, I've been making records, but they came out under the name of Crowded House and Finn Brothers and done a soundtrack and various other things. But yeah, I just start writing songs and it becomes a project. And this one started, a couple of years ago with a bunch of songs, and I was making demos, and then I got hooked up with Dave Fridman, who I've been wanting to work with for quite some time, and vice versa. And we managed to find a window of opportunity, and I took my songs up to him, and he subverted them in his wonderful way, and we've turned up with Dizzy Heights. Yeah.
I was going to ask about your working with Dave. I know you started off with the record and in some recordings, and then you got together with him in New York and kind of hidden away, I guess, upstate New York. And
yeah, the back of beyond.
Had you ever worked, or did you meet him at some point to say, I want to work with this guy?
Well, I've been aware of Dave's work for a long time, and there was talk of doing a project years ago. We had toured with Mercury Rev in Australia, my brother and I, and got to know them, and we were talking of doing a side project for which we would bring Dave down to New Zealand. And so we got a lot of conversations, but it never actually happened in the end. We kept in touch. He came to see us play, and there was it turns out that he went to see Crowded House when he was very young at university. He was a freshman at university, and really liked the show. And I think he might have actually indulged in some, psychedelic substance for the first time at that show. So yeah, so we feel quite responsible, really. I think it might have just been a cup of herbal tea. I hasten to add, I shouldn't be.
So did you give him a little free rein to kind of put some touches on the songs, a little bit different this time around?
Yeah, he had free rein in the sense that whenever I'm working with somebody and you admire them, then you want them to just give their all and be themselves. And so yeah, he came in pitched in with some good ideas. He's very good at spotting odd things that happen by accident and making the most of them. And he's also quite disrespectful of things that are pedantic in a artist that has been doing it for a long time. Not willfully so, but just I'll sweat over the odd nuance of a vocal for a week, and I'll try it again, and he'll say, "What? Yeah, it sounds good. It sounded good before too."
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't care. It's a big picture.
I was going to mention this morning for me, I left the house. I'm on my way here. I stop at the coffee house. I'm making my order. They have a mixtape playing. Mm-hmm. Weather With You, Crowded House is playing as I'm making the order. And I'm like,
spooky.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
How does that happen?
Well, I'm pleased it happens.
Yes, it was yeah, like that.
Yeah, great.
I was going to ask you, a couple of friends of mine, they've seen on the schedule here that you were going to be here today, and they were pretty excited about that. And a couple of friends who have been fans for all these years, starting with Split Ends through the Crowded House and everything, and they've commented on making the recordings. You've always looked to be pretty detailed or, pretty exact in the recordings. And they love the idea that performing live, you really just, it's a lot loose. It's looser.
Yeah, that's true. I think this record's got some wild touches applied to it in production sense, and we weren't too precious with a lot of aspects. But yeah, it's true. Once things get on stage, I do like the evenings to unfold as they unfold, and always looking for something to go wrong to spark a good counter reaction. I think last night was a classic example where we abandoned the script at some point because people decided they'd get up and dance at a certain point, and at that point we were about to do 3 quite slow, melancholy songs in a row, so I abandoned that script. We kept our show pretty up and rearranged things, and it worked out really well. So, and the audience, they're pretty lively in your part of the world, it has to be said. And then the great thing is they also seem to know a lot of the solo records, the more obscure records, so they don't seem to be bothered about me dipping into any phase of my career. But we're certainly covering all the bases, getting a chance to do some old Split End stuff, a few of my favourites, Crowded House songs, and bits and pieces all in between.
I think that's what people who are fans of are looking for when they go to these shows.
I think so, yeah. And we're in the moment. There's no doubt about that. There's always a possibility of anything happening.
You've got a few videos, little quick videos on Facebook of anxiety, performance.
Yeah, performance anxiety dreams.
Do they actually come from dreams?
Yeah, I've had all of those dreams. In fact, yeah, one of them related to, playing one of my best-known songs and having no reaction at the end of it at all. In fact, I sort of improvised the singing of a child's song, which goes down well. You probably have to see them. I won't explain them too much, but there is a very well-known anxiety dream that I've had. It seems like just about every performer on the planet has some variation on the, being stuck in the dressing room without your clothes fully on, and having somebody call showtime and scrambling to find things to wear, and then ending up on stage and not being able to get your guitar to work, and there's this terrible anxiety of about the show. Everybody's crowds, and you look up and the audience is all leaving. So yeah, there's that is documented now. I've done a reasonably good narrative on that. People can check that out on, I guess it's neilfinn.com. My internet presence.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
I've had the dream a couple of times, being a DJ here to play music, and I want to start the next song, but I can't reach the board to hit the button.
Well, that's exactly the same dream, but just transplanted into a different field. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you can relate. But did you have your clothes on at the time?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Well, that's all right. I think a lot of people don't, for some reason.
No, I just couldn't reach. Everything else was okay, I guess.
Yeah, I know. They're weird feelings. I'm not sure that they're particularly. So there's some people out there who are extremely gullible, who will think that, man, the tour's not going very well for that guy at the moment, is it? People aren't cheering. He's not making it to stage on time, But, they are dreams.
Yeah. I want to ask you a couple more things here before we get back to the music. I understand there might be a Finn Brothers album sometime soon.
It's a different sort of a project, but we are writing songs together. We're writing songs with a view to another kind of angle. But there's some really good songs emerging there. Yeah, there's about 2 or 3 different things emerging at the moment, but lots and lots of new music in the pipeline. But I'm just here enjoying my band. What a wonderful band I have with me at the moment. I really am feeling very blessed. Lots of beautiful voices and great feels. So
a good group with you.
Yeah.
All right. They are playing tonight at the Neptune Theater, Dizzy Heights.
That's right. And we've got Midlake Acoustic with us as well.
Midlake is playing,
which is
opening up.
an absolute treat for the ears. What beautiful voices those guys have got.
Their music has been played here at the station as well.
I'm sure.
A lot of folks are familiar with the group.
Yeah.
Well, Neil, we're very happy that you're with us here this afternoon.
It's lovely to be here.
And if you want to continue for a couple songs, that'd be wonderful.
We do. We're going to do a song now off actually the last solo album I did, which was called One All in America, I think. It's called Driving Me Mad.
Deadlines again. Feel like hiding out. No sign of comfort yet. Have a nap while no one's looking. Bring some inspiration to the man in my head. The namesake out of reach. Strange days upon us now, where the dust of conversation hanging in the light above the bed. Hold me now, 'cause tonight it's driving me mad. I guess I'll be alright, but tonight it's driving me mad. Year after year, demons always come, fail to materialize. It's way beyond my understanding. Find my only comfort in your hands. Leave me now, 'cause tonight it's driving me mad. This dream can fill you up, but tonight it's driving me mad. Yeah.
say what lies between us. A host of everyday distractions, most of all it's music taking me. And tonight it's driving me mad. Still I can't refuse, even when it's driving me mad. I guess I'll be alright when tomorrow brings Sunday. The stream can fill you up, so put it out and find what's underneath.
Neil Finn, live here at KEXP, and that's from the previous Neil Finn record.
It is from an album called One All, which it's about 10 years old, maybe more now, but born of the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really weird when I say, yeah, this is an album from back in 1995. It just sounds so damn old now, doesn't it? But yeah. But we've got one more song, and this was a request. What's your name again? Charina, that's right. Sorry, Charina. From Charina down on the floor. We had to hastily assemble it. We've never done it in this format before, but a challenge is a good thing. And we're going to give it a good crack. Pretty close. All right. You could start that. This hell is not of my making. I'm one of the bearded angels. Haven't seen the sky for ages, just another face in a very long line. There's a lock on every door, there's a darkness in every sense. The guilty man is home in bed, and it's me they want to put to bed. She's the only hope I have left in trouble. Her voice so loud, the sweetest sound you ever heard. She could lift me up, bring some love into the world. Up high the astronauts fly over Shangri-La. Back down on solid ground, it's all the same to us. What you can to survive. Every day you do what you can to survive. Every day you do what you can to survive. Crazy men in narrow cages, seeking wisdom and turning pages, holding on to nothing sacred. Haven't seen the sun for a very long time. There's a lock on every door, there's a darkness in every sense.
That is the song White Lies and Alibis, performed live here at KEXP from Neil Finn.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was fun.
Thank all of you for being here this afternoon. Dizzy Heights is the latest Neil Finn record.
Yeah.
And performing tonight at the Neptune Theater.
Yes.
Thanks so much for being here, and good luck on the rest of the tour across the U.S.
Thank you very much. You guys have got a very well-oiled machine here. Thanks to everybody that helped us set up so quickly. We had home-baked cookies.
I gotta find those.
You don't get that everywhere.
I gotta see if there's any left over.
That must be a Seattle thing.
Yeah. All right. Again, they're playing tonight at the Neptune, and Dizzy Heights is the new Neil Finn record. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks to our engineer, Jackson. It's 90.3 KEXP Seattle.
Hooray.